What is going on, Grizz gang? This is Memphis X with iTalkHoops. Saturday, the Miami Heat came into Memphis with their historic defense and dismantled the home team thoroughly. Let's talk about it for a minute. Grizz gang, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell for notifications, and like this video. And share this video with other Grizz fans. That's the best way you can do to help this channel grow and to support your brother Memphis X in growing this channel and getting some more Grizz fan perspective out there in the internet, on the internet, with the internet, however you want to say it. Peace. Now they say that the first home game after a long road trip is basically like another road game. Well, Saturday was no different with the Memphis Grizzlies, with the Miami Heat coming into town. Even though the Miami Heat were on a road back-to-back, the Grizzlies offered little to no resistance to Miami, and Miami was determined and motivated to put their foot directly in the backside of the Memphis Grizzlies and to make sure Morant had a miserable, miserable day on the court. Now, one thing you also have to remember about the NBA is it is full of petty players. And perhaps King Petty of them all is Jimmy Butler. And if Grizz fans do not recall, let me remind you of this gem from last season. Well, that basically provides the backdrop for what happened on Saturday. And if you doubt that that was what motivated and had Miami locked in both offensively and defensively for this game and this matchup with the Memphis Grizzlies, all you have to do is look when Dwayne Dedmon made a shot and he pulled out the fingers to the head like he was making a phone call. And that was just to remind you that they took this game personal, and they made sure they took last year's loss personal. And I don't think Dedmon wasn't even on the Heat last year. So this is something that they talked about prior to this game, and they made sure that they were motivated. And the Heat have been shooting poorly from three all season. I think they were averaging 9 threes a game for the entire season and shooting less than 30%. And in this game, they shot like gangbusters. They shot like they were the 2015-16 Golden State Warriors. They shot 21 of 37 from three, 56.8%, better than they shot from the field. They shot damn near 80%, I think over 80% from the field in the first half. Jimmy Butler went to the line 11 times, and I think all those were in the first half. He ended the game with 27 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, shot 8 for 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point line, and 10 of 11 from the free throw line. He was motivated, and he dominated the whole game, offensively and defensively. Even brought in 3 steals. Kyle Lowry hit 4 or 5 from 3. He hadn't been hitting shots all season. Duncan Robinson was 5 of 10 from 3. He hadn't been hitting his normal percentages all season. And, of course, Tyler Hero was 4 of 8 from 3. He's been going hard all season. He ended up with 22, 6, and 5 on 8 of 19 shots. P.J. Tucker hit a 3. Dwayne Dedmon hit a 3. Markieff Morris hit 2 threes. Max Strus hit 3 threes. It was a total systematic domination by the Miami Heat. So that's exactly where we were. For that game, there's nothing really to talk about. There's no use getting into this game. It was a total domination from tip to final whistle. The Grizzlies played very poor. Well, I'm not going to say all the Grizzlies played poor. The Grizzlies perimeter players played okay. I mean, Morant, he had the total focus of the Miami Heat defense, but he still ended up with 20 points, 7 assists, 2 steals, shot 1 of 4 from three-point line, 7 of 18 from the field, 5 of 6 free throw line in 33 minutes. Desmond Bain had 17 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 5 of 10 from three-point line. D'Anthony Melton had 20 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 7 from three-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Also had 3 steals and a block. And Kyle Anderson had 13 points, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 4 from three-point line, just 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. So, yeah, those are about the only 4 guys that played well. Jaren Jackson had another subpar shooting game and basically a subpar performance overall. He was minus 24 on the day, shot 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 8 from three-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, only 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 2 blocks in 24 minutes, 3 fouls in the first half. Just his body language looked bad, just looked like he was really struggling. I don't know if it was mentally or whatever it was, but he had a terrible game. I think he's really letting his poor shooting to start the season affect the rest of his game, and hopefully he can get out of that as soon as Monday. Steven Adams had 6 points, 5 rebounds in 19 minutes, and I'm just going to say he is such a poor defender. It doesn't even look like he's trying out there. Just a real bad defender. He's slow-footed, doesn't go out to challenge shots, doesn't move his feet, doesn't really rebound well out of his area. It seemed like the first 2 games were a tease, and he's just not motivated to hustle now. Very bad. Brandon Clark basically got a DNP, coach's decision, except he got in with the garbage guys at the end of the game for 6 minutes when the game was way out of hand. For some reason, Sam Merrill and John Conchar are in the rotation above Brandon Clark. Why? I have no idea. There's basically no reason for it. Like I said, this is one of those games where the Miami Heat were kind of determined to get this win. The Grizz were coming off a long road trip, like I said, and these are one of the games in the 82-game season where you don't try to do too much in-depth analysis. It's just an ass-kicking. You got your tail whipped at home. It was pitiful, but there's nothing really to concentrate on and try to make it bigger than what it is. Now, if it becomes a trend and it becomes worrisome, then we'll talk about it more. But from today, it's Sunday. Today was a beautiful day in Memphis. My foot healed. I was able to get out and run today again. So I feel good, and there's nothing for me to complain about. So I will talk to you guys again after Monday's game with Denver in the Forum. I think we got back-to-back home games versus Denver, which is kind of weird, but whatever. We're going to talk about it. Hopefully the team can be ready to face the Joker. Peace.